on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Today's game continues this Los Angeles Clippers homestand. Well, they are on top of their game right now, and guys, on top of the league, the best record in both conferences.
And they're hitting their stride, guys, right at the perfect time. I mean, the postseason. Right around the corner. They're playing with tremendous confidence. I think a legit title contender in my estimation.
Well, you're not on an island with that opinion. I'm right there with you. This team drawing a lot of attention, and deservedly so. They appear to have everything in place that's necessary to win in the postseason.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Gallinari sits outside at 3 with Fareed at the 4. Foyle is out there with Moutier, and it's Nurkic in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Here's Navarro. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Screen by Nurkic. Here's Moutier. Got a hand on it. They get it back. Here's Navarro. Hits it from three-point range.
And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy three-pointer.
Foy dishes to Fareed. It's tipped. And now the Clippers on the break. Here's Navarro. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And, you know, I really think the hard work they've put in the offseason and so far this year really making a big difference. I mean, they've made a huge improvement in their shooting at the line.
Denver making a switch here. Green's checked in, and Jay gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Outside, Green. Can they get it?
Not looking good for them so far. 4 straight misses to start the game.
So for the Nuggets, their last game, a win against the Los Angeles Lakers.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
And obviously, Chris Paul's one of the most highly recognized players in the game. High school All-American, college All-American, NBA Rookie of the Year. I mean, the list goes on and on.
Here's Nurkic. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
Took a little time, but they get one to go. Maybe they're warmed up now.
Out left to the wing. Here's Navarro. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Highly decorated Chris Paul. Multiple NBA All-Team selections. All defensive team selections. No MVP yet. It's probably right around the corner, though, for him.
Yeah, you know what? He's only worried about one thing, though, and that's hoisting that Larry O'Brien championship trophy at some point in his career.
Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Yeah, earlier I spoke with Scott Skiles. I asked him how he was going to slow down Blake Griffin in this one, and he told me any way we can. He went on to add that he didn't really have any one answer for Blake because he is such a dynamic player, adding, you see the dunks in the highlight reels, but he can hurt you in a lot of other ways as well. Really, we just have to throw everything we can his way. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. So it's Denver now, after the basket by Los Angeles.
Boy, he blew the easy 2 by profile. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
The Clippers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the first one drops.
At the line for your Clippers.
He hits both from the stripe.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Foy, the pass to Green. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. There's the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. That pushes it to double digits. 7 points for Clutch.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And, guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too.
And he clearly doesn't like what's going on out there right now.
Would you? I mean, how could he like what's happening? Really had to take a time out there and try to figure out a way to derail their momentum.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Foy with it. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Lakers. Here's Fareed. Great D that time from Griffin.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Paul kicks to Griffin. They double him with Green. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
Taking a look now at some numbers for Clutch. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. First in scoring, first in assist, and he's first in the league in steals per game. Just an incredibly aggressive and tenacious defender.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
Off the pick, and Nurkic lays it in.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Here's Navarro. He's guarded by Nurkic. Here's Jordan. Rebound by Nurkic.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket. Boy, and for Randy Foy, I thought it was a big bounce-back year for him last season. His points per game were the highest they've been in 5 years, and his field goal percentage was the highest it's been in 5 years as well.
Talking about Randy Foy last year, one difference is that he started almost every game, 78 the most in his career. That may have given him, Greg, additional confidence. Who knows?
Well, where I was impressed, Kevin, with his improvement was as a facilitator and rebounder. He seemed to lose his mojo for a few years in there, but last season, I really feel like he got it back. You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
And Paul gets it to go in.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size.
Here's Navarro. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against Portland.
And, of course, you cannot forget just how dominant his shot blocking was in that game. Just changed the entire complexion of that game.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Now, here is Gallinari. A 23-point game for him in the win against the Lakers.
And a gigantic game for him at the free throw line. He was an instigator, drawing a ton of contact and really just hunting for the whistle.
Hickson grabs the board. The Nuggets trail by 11. Got a piece of it. Green left side. Now, here is Foy. Not a lot of room. Fires the three. And Green with the basket on the assist by Foy.
A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
Clippers leading by 8. Paul with the three. Here's Navarro. And Fareed sends it back. Kicks it out to Paul. Back to Griffin. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall.
You know, a team's rebounding is one of the great measures of its energy, and theirs has been terrific in the first quarter.
Yeah, they've brought it in terms of having another level of intensity right from the tip.
Here's Navarro. Goes back up. He lays it in. 8 points for Jay.
It's taken them no time to build this lead. A great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
And offensively, they've been struggling. He just wants to get them back into a good flow and stop forcing shots.
Well, Greg, the misses started piling up. Things kind of snowballed on him in that regard. This is a good timeout to kind of calm his guys down and hit the reset button.
Denver calls timeout. The Nuggets making a switch here. Dorsey's checked in. Here's Navarro, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. And now a 12-point Clipper lead. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
Yeah, but they... And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Pass to Foy. He dishes it to Gallinari. Outside, Green. 1:49 left here in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Second chance shot. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got his third rebound on the night.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter. And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Jason Thompson, he's checked in for J.J. Hickson. From the inbound, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And chalk up a few more points for him there. This has been a one-sided game in just about every area.
Absolutely. I echo that sentiment. Their offense, their defense, I mean, it's all been terrific.
Gallinari dishes to Dorsey. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. The Nuggets have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And, Kevin, it's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Misses the three. The Nuggets trail by 16. And Voigt kicks to Green. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
The baseline J. And it's Denver with the rebound. Last time they came together was in Los Angeles, where they fell to the Clippers.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Yeah, sloppy play sabotaged them. I mean, they'll have to be much more focused this time around.
Reverne, he's checked in for Joey Dorsey. .40 seconds left in the first. And Voigt kicks to Gallinari. Sinks the three-pointer. Gallinari's got 5.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Jordan the screen. And again, no good by the Clippers.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Now Foy, Jeff Green on the wing, 17-foot shot on the way, and he gets it to go. Green's got his second basket. It'll count. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And Blake Griffin grew up playing the